NFL fans, it finally happened. Shedeur Sanders is a Cleveland Brown in the 5th round at pick 144. Shedeur Sanders has been selected to compete with Dillon Gabriel, Joe Flacco, and Kenny Pickett as the quarterback 1 for the Cleveland Browns. And right off the bat, I'm going to jump in and ask you to grade the pick for me, because here's what I'm saying. At round 5, this cannot be any other grade than an A+. This was a guy who just months ago was slated as a number 1 overall pick back in September and October during the very start of the college football season. He has since then gone back to about 9. People have considered him going back to 21 with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and then none of that happened. He didn't even go on day 2. He slides all the way to pick number 144. Absolute insanity. The only time that I've ever seen this in my entire life. So I'm going to say for the value the Browns are getting, it's an absolute A+. Now, let's talk about this really quick. I want you to grade the pick for me, by the way, in the comment section below. Give me A, B, C, D, or F. I'm staking my claim, like I said, for an A+. Shedeur as a prospect. I'm not going to even talk about the off-the-field stuff for a second. I'm going to talk about him as a football player. He absolutely can play at the next level. He's got pocket presence. He's got field vision. He's got IQ. He's got good mechanics. He has everything that you're looking for an NFL quarterback as a pocket passing presence. He can see the field, distribute the ball quickly. The only thing that I feel like as a physical specimen that he's lacking is the arm strength, and he is a little bit slight. So he probably needs to put on about 10 to 15 pounds, because I'm telling you, if you're going to get hit by the likes of TJ Watt in that division and Mike Green, who just got drafted by the Baltimore Ravens, you're going to take a lot of shots. So putting on a little bit of extra weight is probably something that he's going to be needing to do. Now, I don't necessarily know why, in terms of specifics, he fell as far as he did, but I can kind of speculate from what we've been hearing around the media. The truth is that Shedeur Sanders has gone into rooms with GMs, scouts, and other NFL personnel, members, and they have said not only is he a bad interview, but one anonymous GM said it was the worst interview he has ever had in his entire experience in the NFL. Now think about that. There's a huge difference between it was a bad interview and the worst interview I have ever seen. So there's clearly something there. In fact, rumors had just come out that Brian Daboll was testing him. This came from Barstool, by the way, that he was testing him at the chalkboard, and Shedeur Sanders wasn't prepared, and Daboll kind of called him out, and Shedeur fired back at him. As in, you haven't even played a down in the NFL yet. And if that's true, that's a clear red flag. But again, as a player, Shedeur Sanders can absolutely do it. He has the football production at Colorado. He's got the pocket awareness. He's got the presence to know how to get rid of the ball quickly and distribute it to his playmakers. So for the grade, again, for the 5th round, I'm giving it an A. I don't understand the hate as a football player. I can understand maybe somebody having some issues with the off-the-field stuff, but as a football player, you cannot hate on what Shedeur Sanders brings to the table. Now, before I get more onto this pick, because it has been a crazy, crazy day, I want to give a massive shout-out to today's sponsor, and that is Chubby's. Fellas, April is here, but this ain't the time for no fooling. It's the time to let those thighs breathe. Whether you're playing around a golf with your boys, hitting up the beer garden, or visiting an actual garden, Chubby's has you covered for all the good vibes warm weather brings. Experience unmatched comfort and style with Chubby's iconic original stretch shorts. Depending on how much thigh you're looking to show, Chubby's makes them in 4, 5.5, and 7-inch seams. These shorts have the stretchiest fabric for ultimate movability and flexibility while maintaining a perfect tailored fit. I personally love their golf collection. I actually have a Chubby shirt that I wear frequently when I'm going out golfing with my friends, but it's not just for those leisure activities. You can wear stuff like this anywhere you go. So whether you're getting dressed for your workday, a workout, or a weekend getaway, Chubby's has you covered. For a limited time, Chubby's is giving our viewers 20% off your order with code CHAT. So go to chubbyshorts.com/chat. That's code CHAT at chubbyshorts.com. Support our show and tell them that we sent you. Thank you, Chubby's, for sponsoring today's video. Back to Shedeur. Last year, I thought he balled out. 2023, I wasn't necessarily sure. He had a couple of decent games, but in 2024, I really saw the leap. I saw someone that was able to take over an NFL franchise. His connection with Travis Hunter was outstanding. It was amazing. And again, playing for his dad has learned how to coach his boys. And it's clear that he wasn't taking it easy on Shedeur. He didn't baby Shedeur. He didn't give him special treatment. He treated him like he's getting him ready for the NFL. Now, being Dillon Sanders' son probably comes with a little bit of a disadvantage. There's that air, that like, I'm football pedigree, right? I was born for this. I was made for this. I am the blessing that comes to your NFL franchise, and I think that rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. But again, as I keep circling back to, the Cleveland Browns are getting a round 1 talent in round 5. So I have a legitimate belief that he is going to be the quarterback 2 come week 1 with Joe Flacco starting. And if he can take this experience and learn how to, I don't want to say humble himself, but if he could take this, internalize it, and use it on the football field, there should be no reason that come week 6 or week 7, Shedeur Sanders isn't starting for the Cleveland Browns. And this, again, is why you subscribe. Because we cover every single pick here at the NFL Draft. And when crazy news like this happens, we are the first ones that are going to be on your YouTube screens. So make sure you lock us in, hit that subscribe button, and make sure that you like the video as well, because we're going to be pumping out all NFL content for you like this. So let's just go over the Cleveland Browns selections so far. I've loved their draft. Top 3 in this year's draft class. Mason Graham, they traded back down from 2 to get at 5. Carson Schweisinger, the linebacker out of UCLA, an excellent pick in round 2. Quinshon Judkins, I thought, was an excellent pick in round 2 as well. Harold Fannin, one of those tight ends that has so much upside and had crazy production in 2024. Then we also thought that taking a quarterback like Dillon Gabriel was kind of a slap in the face to what the whole Shedeur narrative was. And I didn't like the pick necessarily there, but then Dylan Sampson comes in, another great running back from Tennessee, and Shedeur at pick number 144. Are we not positive that the Cleveland Browns don't believe that they have a super team brewing? Now, I'm not saying they're going to win the AFC North next year, but with the amount of picks that they've accumulated in this year's draft and the value that they're getting some of these guys at, I love the direction the Cleveland Browns are going back to. And I would be not shocked if I saw them make a playoff run here in 2025. Kevin Stefanski is a great coach. I love what they've done. Shedeur Sanders could compete for that quarterback 1 spot maybe later on halfway through the year. And their draft needs, I feel like they've addressed almost every single one of them. They went and got a weapon. They got their defensive tackle. They got their quarterbacks. Maybe another offensive lineman here in round 6 and 7. But outside of that, they've knocked it out of the park. So if you're a Cleveland Browns fan, you should be elated today. If you're a Shedeur Sanders fan, you should be elated today. Super excited. Love the pick. Welcome to the Brownies and the Dog Pound to Shedeur Sanders. Gotta say, I love it. So will Shedeur Sanders become a starting NFL quarterback? Yes or no? I'm saying yes, not right away. Not week 1. But halfway through the 2025 season, I'm not shocked at all if I see his name pop up as the starting quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. So pencil it in down below, take out your red pen, and let me know yes or no. It's been pure pandemonium. Pure pandemonium here. And as I wrap this video up, I just have to say this. I wish the best for this guy. I never, ever want to wish a player's career to go south. Ever. But I also think he didn't handle himself in the best way in this process. And that's just the truth. He's got a lot of maturing left to do. I hope it happens, and I really, really hope that the Cleveland Browns can mold him into their quarterback of the future. My name is Trace Mustakis for NFL Daily. Until next time, be cool.